welcome to a new episode of Cultural Magazine, where we bring you the latest taking place when it comes to the world of culture. Let's go find out more about what we have in store for you in this episode.
The Ministry of Culture, through the Cultural Development Fund and the Cultural Palaces Authority, in cooperation with the fine arts sector, is organizing the 15th Annual Festival of Traditional Crafts at the Mahmoud Mukhtar Center. It is worth noting that several cultural ministry bodies, together with a number of civil associations, participate in the festival. These civil institutes and associations include a fashion show that is inspired by traditional costumes, a traditional craft workshop of woodwork, weaving, traditional tent making, workshops for children, a workshop for people with special needs, as well as some other crafts. The festival also included a photo exhibition for the works of people with special determination and an exhibition of traditional handicraft products produced by the Central Administration of Artistic Production Centers and the different participating parties. This comes in addition to a folk arts troupe show. The Ministry of Culture pays special attention to traditional crafts on several axes, including the implementation of the Presidential Initiative Egypt's Industrialism, which is organized and supervised by the Cultural Development Fund sector at the Traditional Crafts Center in Fustat, which was displayed at the Fund's Pavilion at the Heritage Exhibition in October. The Ministry of Culture, in the presence of its Minister, Dr. Naveen Kilani, also celebrated the graduation of the second and third batches of the 112 trainees of the Egyptian Industrial Initiative. The activities of the 15th session of the Luxor International Painting Forum recently kicked off within the Ministry of Culture's activity plan. The Luxor International Painting Forum is held under the auspices of the Minister of Culture, Dr. Naveen Kilani, and the Governor of Luxor. The event is organized by the Cultural Development Fund sector in cooperation with the Luxor Governorate. Head of the fund sector, Dr. Hani Abul Hassan, confirmed that the forum comes as an assertion of the fund's keenness to support the plastic arts movement in Egypt. This comes in parallel with the state's strategy to employ arts in tourism marketing to achieve the improvement of public taste, as well as provide an opportunity for artists from different cultures to interact with each other. The forum has become a field for communication between innovators with its distinguished creations that initiate an artistic dialogue which reflects positively on the Egyptian plastic artistic progress. General Commissioner of the Forum, Dr. Asma El-Nawawi, confirmed that the current session includes 9 artists from abroad, from Georgia, Germany, Tunisia, Bahrain, and from Iraq, together with 10 artists from Egypt. Also participating in the forum are various young artists. Over the course of 25 years since its establishment in 1989, the Cultural Development Fund has been able to play an effective and influential role in supporting and developing cultural life in Egypt. The fund also works to extend bridges of creative dialogue. between intellectuals and artists with each other and the broad audience on the path of excellence and creativity. The philosophy of transforming archaeological sites after the restoration into centers of artistic creativity had a great impact on the development of the cultural level of the population surrounding these centers, especially since these sites were provided with all the requirements that guarantee them the performance of their cultural and artistic role.
Egypt has long-standing history in awarding and promoting its most prominent people when it comes to the arts. Let's go find out more about that.
The Cairo Opera House celebrates legendary iconic musicians and singers as part of its continuous role in preserving musical heritage. The Opera House recently held a concert in memory of the late iconic singer Faiza Ahmed and her works. The concert was held at the Fountain Theatre, led by the National Arabic Music Ensemble. Star singers of the Opera House sang some of Faiza Ahmed's famous works.
وحبه اللي خدني من أهلي وصحابي ما وصفلوش عذابي وحيرة شبابي وحبه اللي خدني من أهلي وصحابي وإزاي بس أداري وإزاي يبقى جاري وأتشوق إليه وإزاي بس أداري وإزاي يبقى جاري وأتشوق ليه ليه يا قلبي ليه بتحلفني ليه ليه يا قلبي ليه
Some of her famous works were My Love Is at the Door or Yamma al-Amar al-Bab, Our Home, Bitna, together with many other songs that people admired at her time. Faiza Ahmad was born in Saida in Lebanon, and she was dubbed the voice of the mountains. She started at the Damascus radio. Then Faiza Ahmad left Syria and came to Egypt for the dream of singing. After her fame began to increase locally, and she succeeded through her listening committee in Syria to join and become a singer in it. Then she applied for Radio Aleppo and succeeded in that too, and made a lot of progress through the composer Muhammad al-Naami to become an accredited singer, and from there she considered going to Cairo.
صحابي ما وصفلوش عذابي وحيرة شبابي وحبه اللي خدني من أهلي وصحابي وإزاي بس داري وإزاي يبقى جاري واتشوق إليه وإزاي بس داري وإزاي يبقى جاري واتشوق إليه ليه يا قلبي ليه بتحلفني ليه يا قلبي ليه
Through the radio announcer Salah Zeki, she applied for Egypt's radio, and then she succeeded and presented a number of different artistic colors for Muhammad al-Mugi, which helped her into the hearts of listeners in Egypt and throughout the whole Arab world. She also succeeded in singing from the tunes of other great composers such as Muhammad Abdul Wahab, in addition to Baligh Hamdi and Mahmoud al-Sharif. واحلف انه اول واخر حبايب لا مش قادره اخبي بحبه يا قلبي واحلف انه اول واخر حبايب وديني حقوله كلامك ده كله شوف هتعمل ايه وديني حقوله كلامك ده كله شوف هتعمل ايه ليه يا قلبي ليه بتحلفني ليه يا قلبي ليه Faiza Ahmad presented some important musical films in Egyptian cinema, such as Imsik Harami or Catch the Thief, The Poor Millionaire, as well as several other distinguished movies. She sang more than 300 songs, which she recorded on the radio, in addition to more than 80 televised songs. Many of her songs were presented as part of her musical films, such as Ya Ghalia Alayya or My Cherished One, Ana Albi Ilik Mayel, or My Heart is Close to You, and many, many more. Chairman of the Cairo Opera House said that the tribute to the late singer comes as an honor, as she refined the taste of her generation and also influenced the contemporary generation with the beauty of her songs and her voice.
Egypt is always trying to promote bridging cultures and bridging gaps between nations. Let's go find out more about this.
아까 무대 인사를 하실 때랑 지금 좀 소감이 다르신가요?
The Korean Cultural Center in Egypt recently organized its 7th Korean Film Festival at a Cairo cinema. The 2022 Korean Movie Nights Festival screened 4 different movies over 4 days. For the first time, directors of the 4 movies were invited to attend the movie screenings, which was followed by an open discussion with audiences in order to answer questions they may have had regarding the content and information in the film. Professor Han Soo-hee of the International Film Business Academy and Busan Asian Film School also takes part in the discussions in order to elaborate on the Korean film industry and how South Korea established itself as one of the world's most exciting film hubs. Under the auspices of the Korea Film Council's Overseas Korean Film Screening Event Project, the festival includes a Korean film exhibition corner, which aims to enrich audiences' knowledge about Korean film genres. The opening film was Inseparable Bros, directed by Yuk San-hoi. The film is a 2019 comedy drama film based on a true story that depicts a special friendship between 2 people of special abilities.
Today's film, I think, is famous in Korea, and also a lot of Koreans love this film, and especially from young people to the old ones. They all love every film that we are having today. So we invite the directors from Korea. We ask them if they can come to Egypt. So I think it's really special. How can I say? Yeah, it's really special event, and we hope that they can enjoy Egypt, and also the Egyptian, they can try Korean movie, and they can have more interest in Korean content. So we organize this event today.
사진들에서 보는 것과 같이 두 사람은 오랜 세월을 함께 해왔습니다. 재판장님, 송석두 씨를 증인으로 요청합니다.
Professor Han, she tell directors to choose their film which can fit to Egyptians' emotion and Egyptian situation. So the directors choose their film, they can really fit to the Egypt. Maybe it's really peaceful, and many Egyptians can get emotional after they watch our film. Maybe they can be touched, or they want to visit Korea after they watch our film. So I think that's why directors choose these movies today. So of course we are having Ahan Korea. That's for everyone in Egypt who's interested in Korean culture, so they can visit our center and they can try Korean food, Korean history, and Korean culture. And also we are having Taekwondo class. They can try Taekwondo. It's really great exercise, I think, and great sports. And also we are having new normal cinema, which is similar to this event. They can watch Korean movies once in a week. Yeah, and we have like this kind of events that we're having right now.
일반인들이 참가하는 수영대회에 박동구 씨가 출전한 것은 본인의 의지였습니까?
장애인이 아닌 사람은 일반인이 아니고 비장애인입니다.
I've been here 14 years ago when I was young, and someone told me that if you drink Nile's water, you will come back to Egypt. And that's why I came back here, and I really love my life in Egypt. I love the people in Egypt, and I love your food. So I'm sure that I'm enjoying my life in Egypt.
자, 여기 좀 볼까요? 네. 이름이 뭐예요?
박형구.
아, 그러시구나. 자, 그러면 박동구 씨한테 제가 물을게요. 박동구 씨는 누가 박동구 씨의 법적인 성년 후견인이 돼야 한다고 생각하십니까? 미안합니다. 제가 다시 물을게요. 박동구 씨는 누구랑 같이 살고 싶어요? 말하기가 참 어렵죠. 박동구 씨, 그럼 우리 한번 이렇게 해볼까요? 자, 이쪽으로 한번 나와주세요. 자, 도와주세요. 자, 박동구 씨를 방청객을 바라보고 설명해주세요.
I'm very interested in the country Egypt because so in my school days we learned a lot about the Egyptian history and Egyptian geography, Egyptian culture. So that's my first reason to be here. And then I'm also very interested in how the Egyptian audience react to this film. So far, now I see that the young audience take this film very well. So I'm trying to tell the Egyptian audience and how we live with the disabled people. So that's when we opened this movie in Korea. So many Korean people. It became the big opportunity that many Korean people changed their view about the disabled people. So I hope this movie makes that kind of work in Egypt too also. Yeah. What I'm thinking is the change the people's idea about the disabled people means we're not here to help them. The helping is the kind of wrong idea, I guess, and it's the right idea is like we live with them. So nobody help any other. So we just live with us. Yeah. So like equality, exists. Yeah. I see that you guys have a great kind of filmmaking culture here. So it's in Korea we have also a great filmmaking culture in Korea, and every year we make more than 100 films every year, and there's also the Korean TV shows and TV dramas we make. So that makes kind of Korean wave. It's called in Korean word Hannyu. It makes in Korean wave even in Egypt too. So I think this kind of film festival can be a great opportunity to understand each other, and from the both countries. So we progress better understanding to each other through this kind of film festival, I guess.
1993년 5월 5일 제가 어떻게 그날을 잊겠어요. 지금의 가족분들은 박동구 씨와 같은 지적 장애인 가족과 함께 살아본 경험이 있습니까? 아니요. 함께 살다가 껄끄러워지면 또 버리실 건가요?
있습니다. 지금 변해있는 가상의 상황으로 제 의뢰를 겁박하고 있습니다.
네, 인정합니다.
강세아 씨, 2살 때 무덤을 타다 떨어져 경추 3번 골절로 전신마비. 10살 때 어머니가 돌아가신 후 여러 친척집을 전전하다 20년 전에 사회복지시설 책임의 집으로 와서 박동구 씨를 만났죠?
어디서 남의 사생활을 잘 독해내셨네요.
어머니가 돌아가시지 않았다면 강세아 씨는 누구랑 살고 있을까요?
우리 엄마는 돌아가셨습니다.
좋습니다. 강세아 씨는 자격증이 있는 사회복지사이기도 합니다. 맞습니까?
네.
복지사 입장에서 서로 부족한 게 있는 장애인끼리 사는 것과 일반인
변호사님은 가족을 선택해서 태어나셨습니까? 함께 살아가는데 장애인이냐 아니냐는 중요하지 않습니다.
아니 둘이 살다가 만약에 불이 날 수도 있잖아요. 그건 정말 너무 위험하지 않습니까?
불이 나면 119에 신고를 해야죠. 비장애인은 불이 나면 안 위험합니까?
By screening Korean movie nights in Egypt, the Korean Cultural Center aims to enrich Egyptians' knowledge of Korean culture, arts, and films. This is Sabiri Gindi for the Cultural Magazine.
강세아 씨, 들어가세요.
This brings us to the end of this episode of Cultural Magazine. Hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned for more.